Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And we are on Farm Sim 19. Currently cruising around the NF match map. And yeah, this is that big X-Disc unit that I bought the last time around. And let me tell you, hey, this is the way to mow the grass. Oh, heck yeah. Sucks it up right away, spits it into the trailer, one job, good to go. But I think I will probably, when I get to that stage, which is actually going to be pretty quick here, once the trailer's full, I think I'll actually get the tractor to drag it up on the pit and such. Holds a pretty good load. Just gonna have to watch here that I don't end up mooing down a bunch that I can't collect. I'm not sure what it fills at. I'm gonna guess 56. There we go. There we go. Let's back her up. Can't actually see that giant trailer back there. Yeah, that's perfect. And none of the 43 mirrors are doing it for me either. Oh well, I'm going to assume it's back there. Are we on the back? We are. Let's disconnect it. There we go. Let's hop out. Yeah. Alright. Don't know why it does that. I could understand when it's about to start up, because that'd scare the heck out of you if you were walking by that thing when it started up. But shutting down, not sure what the warning signal's about. No. Okay. That's what I kind of wanted to know. You don't actually work this way. So let's leave your weight there. Ooh, don't drive on the grass. Don't. No, instead drive into the tree. Regular little racing car, this thing. Not so much. Alright. Whoop. Oh. Oh my. Okie dokie then. Come on, baby. There you go. Ahem. Alright, nothing to see here. Okay, well. First time for everything. And yeah, I imagine it was bound to happen eventually. Only guardrail around. I'm just gonna drive right over it. Yeah. I guess it wouldn't have mattered if that weight had a trailer hitch, because I think you need a PTO. I think it's just got some kind of a conveyor belt sort of deal inside it. I think that's how it works. So yeah, I believe you do need a PTO. Alright. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess we might as well. Just give it one pass as we go by here. Just to knock some of the woolies over. There we go. it's going to be quite the hump at the end. Woohoo! Are we going to make her? No, not a chance. Man, come on, baby. Give her the wiggly tires. Come on, give her the wiggly tires. We know that'll work. There you go. Okay. Let's drag it down the side where there isn't such a big humpy. Alright. Give this back to our grass eater. Whee! He says, wow. That was talent, fella. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. Look at that, eh? Head right for that guardrail. It's like nothing's gonna matter. Oi, oi. Alright. Let's go get weighted up. Whoa! I didn't know which end of this thing was front there for a minute. Now. There we go. Fill them pits, man. Fill them pits. Here we go. Alright, why do you... Oh, because I'm lowering the weight up and down. Yeah, boy. There you go. Doughhead. Oh, look. Just like magic. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of a... Woo. Oh, really? That tool destroys crop? Okie dokie, good to know. I'll be a little more careful here. There we go. I'm almost wondering if this is going to do it or if I'm going to have to get myself a leveler. I mean, it is working. It's just a fairly slow process. How are we doing for actual compression here? Or compacting? 100%. 271,000. That's not counting the 5,000 that I've pushed out the edges, or the ends. Whoa. It's okay. Don't feel bad. There you go. Oh, it's a little better anyway. Just have to be careful down this end, I guess. That's all. I think she's ready to run another trailer. At any rate, so let's go grab one. Yeah, a little bit of oops out the edges here. Not a biggie. I'll just use the telehandler and pick up a couple buckets, dump them towards the middle, run it over a couple of times with the big doots there, and we should be all good. Yeah. I love that you just cannot see that trailer. That's amazing. I wonder whose idea it was to put a 4-foot wide pillar in the middle of your view. Oh, hey. He says as he discovers it has another camera position that somehow lets you lean around the pillar. Very, very cool. Alright, well, what can you say? I take it back. Now, pipe's still up and all? I guess so. Wouldn't let me start it if the pipe wasn't out. It has that built in, like a feature or something. Alright, we don't need that anymore. It's just to check the compactedness of the silage. Yeah, this is definitely, see, here's where I missed that whole cattle and crops thing of being able to pull the seat back. Got a little bit of a wiggle going on there, I see, with this one flat panel display here. So, oh well. That's what you get for buying one of them cheap Chinese tablets, I guess. Actually, I did that, and it worked like a charm. Gave it to my brother. It's got the manual for his bus on it. So, the funny thing is, the tablet plus downloading the manual into it costs less than actually buying a physical copy of the manual for the bus. So yeah, and as an aside, he gets to play whatever the heck that game is that he plays online all the time. Some village thing where you can be attacked and such, you know, when you're offline you just get a notice that somebody's messing with you. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. He's playing it for literally years. But at any rate, yeah, that's pretty funny that you can get a functional tablet with the manual downloaded into it for less money than the actual manual. Gotta wonder about the tech age, man. Oh, I guess it's fair, though. You know, didn't cost you a tree to make the downloadable version. And it's a really nice thing to have when you have a great big MCI bus. Alright, this seems to work well. Ah, yeah, this works very well. Seems to, I don't know. I almost feel like it's getting more grass per meter than the mower was. Don't know. Just, you know. Could be just me. It could be that it has, like, I know there was mods made before. This is a mod, eh? There was mods made before that did things like that. Right? It would give you multiples of what you would get with the normal one. And they'd usually hold some ridiculous amount of things as well. Can I mow this grass? Oh yeah, man, look at that. And clean the place right up. Look at that. Mow it all. Need nothing standing. Cool. funny thing, you know. It's probably a really good thing I live in a small town. I went to Canadian Tire this morning to have an oil change done. It's actually cheaper to have it done there pretty much than you can do it yourself. I don't know how they make money at it. For the price of the oil and the filter, and you're pretty much done. So, and you get to wander around Canadian Tire for half an hour while they do it. But anyway, after I did there, I thought, well, my insurance expires at the end of the month. I should head over to ICBC, the Insurance Corporation in British Columbia, that thing that all BCers are forced to use, and get your insurance up for another year. So I go wandering into the building, and I'm reading the paperwork as I'm going through the door, and I'm thinking, really? And I wander back out the door, and I go and look at my car, and I realize from investigating the license plate that yes, indeed, good old Species has been driving around for a month with no insurance. Yeah, apparently my insurance was supposed to be renewed at the end of May, not June. But I mean, again, I could say, good thing I live in a small town, man. I mean, I haven't even had a police car look at me, right? My little Toyota goes by, they don't even glance at it. They're like, well, it's too small to break the speed limit, so no point. Yeah, meanwhile, I've got no insurance on it. Oh, we're almost full here again. Let's watch closely, and boom, 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 boom. A little more. Oh, a little more. There we go. There we go. Give me my other view. Thank you. Oh, that's such a neat thing, that is. Kudos to whoever thought of that one, man. Alrighty. Oh, and then I keep going with the mouse to try and turn back around, but of course it doesn't quite work that way. Alright. Awesome. Very, very, very cool. We're going to get a lot from this one, aren't we? Might as well shut it off. Da-da-dee. What are you doing? You're waiting to pick up grass as well, but you are actually going to do something else with it. This is going into storage as actual grass. And then, like I said, I think what I'm going to do is convert this portion just from here to where the field goes completely rectangular to 2 rows over. I'm going to convert to poplars, and we'll try some of that there bio-baling business. Bio-baling business. Yes, indeed. Bio-baling business. Yeah, right to about here, right? Let's see how that works out. I understand it's pretty good money. Not that I'd have to say that so far the silage business has not been just absolutely great money. And pretty quickly here, get to move on to some other things that have nothing to do with grass. Won't that be wonderful? Although I won't give any details on it, I'm currently testing a map that would be a really, really nice multiplayer map. So, yeah, having a good time with it. So far, finding not too many little boogies and such on it, which is always nice. And I will let you guys know when it's released. Might even do a let's play on it. Who knows? I know, I said I didn't really want to do 2 let's plays on farms. Or that I would end up ignoring the server if I did a let's play on another one, but hey, whatever. I'll work it out. Just have to man up and get good. All of those meme internet-y weird stuffs. I don't know. I'm sure somewhere some really, really bright people sat down and went, you know, this internet is going to be an amazing thing. People are just going to get smarter. You idiots. You know, it's like so much of what we're discovering in this technological age is that, well, our technology seems to be out-accelerating our racial maturity. You know, with kind of, you know, our own nature. I don't know that we can keep up. And boom chakalaka boom, we are good to go. Can I get out over here? No, I can't. It's all rivers and creeks and nasty things. I can get out over there though. Love that. I guess this is some kind of pump house here maybe or something. Cool. There we go. I think there's a way out at the other corner too, but one's good as nada. So this one's not actually going to the baga. There's our cotton field. Don't run it over. They have row crop tires on that tractor, but as soon as that trailer hits it, dead. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Now it seems to me I also got one of our fields all plowed and ready, didn't I? Should probably throw a crop on there. Probably throw some corn on. Get ready for the coming of the pigs whenever we decide to do that. We do have a pen there all ready for them. Okay. I believe that this does take grass. Yes. Excellent. Very nice indeed. Oh, I see Steam finally got the store page stabilized. Although I gotta admit, I don't really see much going on with the summer sale. Now I did pick up one game that, a game called Astrox Imperium. Unfortunately, it's not playable. I don't really want to return it. It's a minor thing. It's one of these deals that, basically my HOTAS is interfering. Alright. So, it's not controllable with a HOTAS, but it's interfering just enough, and apparently pretty much any controller is, and that's the problem. I mean, I don't mind unplugging my 360 controller. It writes a minimal amount of files to the registry from what I've been understand. But unfortunately, if you're plugging a HOTAS in and out and in and out, the next thing you know, you've got this giant bloated registry file going on. And that's not my favorite thing. So, what the heck we got here? A row with a bunch missing in the middle? Okay. Whatever. Suck it up, Junior. Attaboy. So yeah, it's an interesting game. It's basically Eve without the online part. So, which is really neat. I played Eve for a year and a half, 2 years. Tough game. Tough game. I left it for the same reason that most people do. One, it has an insane learning curve. Absolutely insane. It's basically a vertical wall. But once you do manage to climb up that, well, to whatever degree you may succeed, then of course you're faced with the thing that it doesn't matter how many hours, days, weeks, months that you throw at the game. There are people there who have thrown many, many more at it, not to mention thousands of dollars of real money, and think nothing of snuffing you out the moment you step out of protected space. In fact, some of them will snuff you out in protected space because their ships are big enough and tough enough to get out again. But yeah. But other than that, this thing basically has everything else that's in EVE without that annoying little issue. It's easy to pick up and play, and it doesn't threaten at any point to just suddenly destroy everything you've worked for. So, kind of cool. But like I said, a few issues right now. But that's alright. That's alright. I have the original Astrox game, and it's quite enjoyable as well. But at any rate, other than that, yeah, I sure didn't see anything that mind-boggled me at the big Steam sale, Steam summer sale. Nothing really at all. In fact, I don't know, didn't it used to be during these big sales that they'd put on that they'd have specials that changed every day? You know, it seems to me the same junk is on sale today as was on yesterday. Well, it doesn't, really? We're going to get to 96% and then have to start a bit of another row, eh? Of course we are. Oy vey. That's alright. Boy, it's alright. Let's grab it. And we're done. Woohoo! Oh, there's a river. I keep forgetting. It's about to bounce across that thing again. I made it once, but I wasn't pulling a trailer. And same thing, basically, just completely forgot that the edge of the field and the road, they do not meet. That's one of those you cannot get there from here scenarios. But yeah, I figured, oh well, that's a tractor, I'm an idiot. Boom! Yeah. Unfortunately, the only thing that really won there was the fact it was a tractor. The fact I'm an idiot didn't help in the slightest. Don't know why. Probably because I'm an idiot. But here we go. Off we go. Let's get this one dumped. And this will ensure we have happy sheep for the rest of our time here. We get 28,000 of that, 92,000 corn. Axle gut. Ooh, grass, 113,000 liters. There we go. Good to see, good to be. Anyway, guys, I think what I'm going to do is leave the episode there. And I'm going to carry on with this. Like I say, I think what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up having enough of all the grass products harvested to last the farm long enough that I should be able to, in reality, eliminate a couple of these grass fields, turn them into something with a different crop. But there you go, that'll be for another day. And until that day, as usual, this has been Species 7, Farm Sim 19. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to share and favorite. Do all those YouTubey things just because you can. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.